Hi, my name is Myron Rivers and I'm the founder and CEO of Lerch. If you've ever been to an event and had to stand and wait in a line and you've missed that game-winning shot or your favorite song, Lerch is the solution for you. Lerch is a mobile application that allows you to order food, beverage, and find your way, all from the convenience in your phone. Outside of just being an incredibly impatient person by nature, right? I hate standing in lines. But I'm a father, I'm a dad, and I'm single dad, I'm divorced. So, when I have my kids, I like to try to spoil them with going to, things that they like to do. And we love music, plays, and all sorts of stuff. And so I can recall an incident where, we went to a particular show, a very expensive show. You have an intermission to try to get, kids to the bathroom, and I have 2 daughters and a son, so you have to go to both bathrooms, wait while this and that, and then they're thirsty or hungry, and you're trying to do that with 3 kids in tow, and you really can't do that in the amount of time available. And so one of those instances, it was like, man, it really stuck with me. And so after I left my last job, I started doing some consulting work, and this idea just really kind of came to me as a solution to one of our clients, because as a consumer, I realized that you only have a certain amount of time, and it really is kind of silly that in this day and age, we don't have the ability to order something as simple as a drink or a food or a beverage at an event or a concert. When we have the ability to order food, beverage, anything we want at any other time, in any other place, but in a facility that serves that, you still have to walk up and wait in a line and ultimately miss what you came to see, right? You pay tickets to see that show. You pay tickets to see that artist, to see that game. You didn't pay tickets to stand in line. And so that was a problem not only for customers from a customer standpoint, but that's a problem for facilities as well, because people are either walking out of lines or they're spending so much time in line, they go one time, buy something, and then they walk away. And typically a lot of these places, especially if you want to drink, they'll only sell you 2 beers or something at a time. So if you want to drink more, you're probably not going to, because your buying decisions are based upon other things other than want and desire. And so we created Lerch as a way to meet both of those needs and solve those problems, right? So as a consumer, you have the ability, one, to order things that you want, and there's also a wayfinding component to Lerch, so it tells you how to get to your seat, shows you how to get to the bathroom, and much like other apps, wayfinding apps, like for traveling, it'll tell you how long the wait is in the bathroom, right? So you can start to make intelligent decisions based on that. And so, I don't even really share this, but I have Crohn's disease. And so just as someone with that ailment, right, waiting for bathrooms sometimes can be like disastrous. So that's something that I always want to try to avoid and help other people too as well. Yeah, and so it's much like with Waze, and so you do have to have an aggregate number of people on it. But what it does is it just uses telemetry, and so one of the facilities that we have, they have beacons, and so for everyone that's using the facility there, it just pings off and lets you know. So it can tell you like, oh, this person is in the bathroom right now, because it pings off of their phone, because people take their phone everywhere they go, right? And so one of the other elements that we're developing with that, because we only have that available in one facility right now, but one of the things we're bringing on board is to hopefully we want to incentivize people to turn their phone on and record it while they're going there, so we can offer, like, we can show you the way to the bathroom, or show you the way to your seat, or show you the way to your concession stand, just as as an added nicety to the platform. So we founded Lerch in May of 2020. And so we had the idea, and I'm not a coder or developer by trade, so we had to find someone to do it and then build the MVP. And so it took a little over a year to do that and get more experience in the tech space, right? And so not being a tech founder by trade and not coming directly out of the tech space, there was a lot about the environment that I just didn't know. And so I never want my ignorance to be a detriment to the company or my customers, right? And so I went around looking for places that I could learn from and things like that. And so I was looked at a lot of different accelerators, and it just so happened that about maybe a little bit over a year ago, a friend of mine gave me Trey's book and I read it. And so when I saw that he was going to be the managing director of this cohort, I was like, oh man, I really enjoyed his paper or book. And so I was like, yeah, it'd be a really interesting opportunity to learn more of this space from him. And so I know how he felt about Black economics, and so I share a lot of those sentiments, and so it was really important for us to grow and to get connected to not only other Blacks in tech, but to Black founders and money as well. I mean, we're pretty audacious and I'm pretty stupid, so like I want to be we want Lerch to be the premier live event app in the world. And so we're just going to continue to scale and grow. Our go-to-market strategy right now is we're targeting food trucks really heavy across the country as a way to connect to users and then to get a critical mass. And so we're really concentrating on that heavy, and that's one of the concentrations that we've been doing here in Tulsa. And so we do have clients here in Tulsa now, and so we're really trying to expand that business out in Cincinnati, Tulsa, and now to Houston. And so we'll continue to move out to other cities. Honestly, in 5 years, hopefully Lerch will be a lot bigger. Hopefully Lerch will be headquartered here in Tulsa. That's going to be our plan. I don't know if it'll be in 5 years, but we hope to open up some significant operations here, and then slowly build our team to relocate to the Tulsa area. To get connected to Lerch, visit us online at www.asklerch.com, or you can give us a call at 844-44-LERCH, that's Lerch. My name is Myron, and my email address is mr@asklerch.com.
The Ewing Marion Kauffman Foundation is a private, nonpartisan foundation that provides access to opportunities that help people achieve financial stability, upward mobility, and economic prosperity, regardless of race, gender, and geography. The Kansas City, Missouri-based foundation uses its grant-making, research, programs, and initiatives to support the start and growth of new businesses, a more prepared workforce, and stronger communities. For more information, visit www.kauffman.org and connect with us on Twitter and Facebook at KaufmanFDN.